Well, hi, welcome back to Chronicles, and this is video number 6. I've called this The Difficulty of Finishing Well. I know I've covered a few videos about finishing well, those that started but didn't finish well. And in 2 Chronicles, you think we're pretty well over it all after the 2 books of Kings and 1 Chronicles, but man, we've still got kings that keep going, and some make it and some don't. And I just in this quickly focus on 2 kings in this video. One was King Asa in chapter 15 and chapter 16. And he initiated sweeping reforms in the nations, which again was needed. Because if you read through these kings there, the others that went backwards so quickly and took the nation backwards that when a good king came in, they had to make sweeping reforms. And I've been even working in a business that we've gone downhill not realising it, and we've had to make sweeping reforms, as long as they're good reforms, and we're able to go forward again. We had to stabilise, re-get the foundation right and move forward. So after several years, though, after he's made all these sweeping reforms, he then went to his old leadership patterns. And there with him, went the nation. And he was warned by God's prophet. He said, you're going the wrong direction. You started well, you're going off track. You need to get back because this is going nowhere and you're getting problems and difficulties. And he didn't listen to the God's prophet. He threw him in jail. I don't think that was a good decision again. So he died, it says, he died a hollow leader who failed to finish well. Let's not be one of those in churches and businesses and in life and relationships that fail to finish well because we just listen to the wrong advice. We're listening to the wrong mail that's coming in, on social media, the media generally, people's opinions. We've got to get the right advice. So that's King Asa. The other one is King Jehoshaphat, and in chapter 17 and around those chapters, well worth reading because there's a lot of great information there about this king, and we'll deal with that again in the next video. The Lord was with him and established his kingdom. And when the Lord's with you, you see when you look at these kings that they have great success and often don't even have to fight battles and win. However, he did make a couple of mistakes, and one of them was he tried to align himself with King Ahab, who was really a deceitful and very wicked and immoral king. And he was asking for trouble to align himself, if you like, in business. And he was aligning himself to actually take on another nation. So be careful who you align yourself. And that can be business partners, it can be suppliers, it can be the wrong ministries in a church, the wrong people who come with supposedly maybe good reputation or a great bio, but actually bring problems. And it's well worth doing a proper thorough check. And moral failure, as King Ahab had, impacted every part of his life and leadership, and he was starting to transfer that across to Jehoshaphat, who got the warning fairly early. Unfortunately, King Ahab, through trying to be deceptive and have King Jehoshaphat killed rather than himself, ended up getting killed himself. And in 1 Chronicles chapter 16, verse 9, I love this verse. It says, the eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the earth, looking for someone whose hearts are loyal to him. And if our hearts are loyal and wanting to know what God wants to do, he's going to put us in the right position at the right time to make an impact. And Asa didn't end well, but Jehoshaphat at least had victory and came through without being killed like King Ahab, who he was trying to align himself with. So who are you aligning yourself with? Be careful.